In a small town in a stable, a baby was born. Two parents who were not married welcomed into the world the most important baby ever born. Two people from small beginnings brought the Word who existed from the beginning into the world as a baby. God was doing something great. But I don't need to tell you any of this. We all know the story because it is the Christmas story. While we celebrate Christmas now, this was not always the case in the history of the church. In fact, it was not until the 4th century that the church began to celebrate the birth of Christ at all. Because Christians have celebrated Christ's birth, burial, and resurrection every Lord's Day since its beginning, we can celebrate Christmas as a holiday and not as a holy day. Because I am fascinated with church history and how they observed holidays, I have been fascinated to follow the discussion of how Christians should observe holidays today. So first, I would like to discuss what Christmas is from a secular standpoint. Second, I will discuss what Christmas is as a religious day or holy day. And third, I will discuss how Christians should view Christmas. Holiday. Christmas has been observed as a holiday even before the birth of Christ. According to a Got Questions article published in January of 2017 entitled, "What is the Origin of Christmas?" they claim that Rome had been celebrating Saturnalia on December 25th, long before Christ was ever born. This shows us that Christmas has pagan origins. If we look at today, Christmas is seen as a commercial holiday, with many countries around the world having Santa Claus figures who bring gifts to good children and punish those who are bad. This gift-giving mentality lends itself to a consumeristic and commercialistic view of Christmas. In the U.S. alone, Santa Claus is used in major marketing campaigns, most notably in that of Coca-Cola, in order to boost sales during the holiday season. Holy Day. Christmas became a holy day during the 4th century after Rome made Christianity the state religion. This is according to an article published on History Channel's website called History of Christmas, published in 2009. As a holy day, Christian churches began to commemorate the birth of Christ, along with Easter, which made Christmas the second major Christian holy day celebrated. Churches were decorated with greenery, they used special music in worship services, they had parades, gifts were given to families and children, and they ate meals together as families. This is according to an article from Christianity.com called Celebrate Christmas, but When and How. This shows that Christians celebrated much the same way as we do today. Christian churches today herald in holidays by singing hymns about Christ's birth, decorating churches with trees and wreaths. We hold special services regarding the coming of Christ, all of which were found through an independent survey that I conducted. Gifts are still given, and large meals are still had among family and among friends. So what does this mean? Because Christmas has long been a holiday, and because Christmas has been historically a holy day only since 300 AD, Christians should continue to celebrate the totality of Christ's life and the ministry every Lord's Day. We can celebrate Christmas as a holiday, but this does not mean that we should celebrate Christmas as a holy day, no holy than any other. In closing, the early church did not celebrate Christmas. They celebrated only Easter until the 4th century. They did this because the resurrection shaped their lives, and it should shape ours. Every time we gather on the Lord's Day, we should celebrate Christ, His coming, His dying, and His raising from the dead. Therefore, Christians celebrate Christmas as a holiday, but not as a holy day. Holy days are dedicated to the Lord and are not to be forfeited for holidays.